Well, here I am in my happy place. It's the middle of August and it's blueberry picking season. Gorgeous night out, about 60 degrees, and 6:30 p.m. And Sammy's helping lead the way to find the blueberries, along with a few hundred other people that have hopefully left. So I keep hearing the words in my head, do things right, Esther. Do them thoroughly. Do things right and do them thoroughly. That was the theme for last week from my patient. We'll call her Stella. You know, I have to change the names. And oh my goodness, did she ever have a week. Over the course of 7 days, Stella experienced 3 of the 4 levels of hospice care that one can go through. So this is what I have so far. Maybe half a gallon. So Stella came on to service a couple of months ago with lung cancer and COPD. And my routine was to see her 3 times a week. Stella was anxious by nature, and that had been a long part of her history, along with some OCD tendencies. So there was a lot of teaching about repetition and what we were doing with giving her meds to help her be comfortable with morphine and lorazepam. And of course she was on oxygen at 4 liters continuously to keep her comfortable. And then finally, her last week of life, on a Saturday, she started with symptoms of UTI and frequency for urination. And it was pretty harsh. Like every 10 minutes she was having to get up to go to the bathroom. And so the on-call nurse saw her. She went out and the patient had requested to be on antibiotics. So the provider wrote for that and she got started on it that weekend. So by the time I saw her on Monday, 2 days later, her symptoms were settling a little bit, but not fully, not completely. And then that night, her oxygen levels dropped to the 80s. She took a good fall. And when I saw her the next morning, that's when it was very obvious this was more than a UTI. She was truly starting with terminal agitation. She was so restless that every 5 to 10 seconds she was trying to get out of the bed to go to the bathroom. And the medications that the caregiver were giving, like every 15 minutes, morphine and lorazepam, was not working.